My people are no strangers to voices from below. But this radiant song is different.
It's being heard all across Azeroth. The Council doesn't know what to make of it.
There must be someone who does. I'll let you know what I find.
Valeria. It's been too long, old friend.
Good to see you, Khadgar. Doing well?
God, this looks better in the actual game than it did on the
As well
fucking...
as can be
It looks better in the
expected.
game.
How's the family?
It's because the resolution.
I haven't.
Can't even get screenshots of all of it.
It's better if I keep my distance.
Of course.
And we just read the story.
Void.
Perfect.
That would be... Actually, your connection to the Void is why I asked you here. We
This
still
is
don't
right
know
after.
what this Dark Heart relic is capable of.
Nice.
But we do know it's in the hands of someone called the Harbinger. Who they are and what they intend to do remains a mystery.
Who is the true
Which is
Harbinger?
why I need your help.
To hunt down a dangerous foe we know nothing about. Honestly, I could use the distraction.
Same old Valeria. Void or no void. I didn't mean to...
See you soon, Khadgar.
The way she holds her hand up here is reminiscent of the way Xalatath
Dark
holds up
heart
the Dark
in
Heart.
hand.
When she's standing there in like the underground area. Makes you wonder, dude. Who's really destined to be the Harbinger? At the hour of her third death, she ushers in our coming. Lyria Windrunner, I said, states in the Valley of Heroes she feels as though she's died twice. Never know.
I was hoping
The
to
Dark
see
Heart and the Harbinger. I fear dark times are ahead of us. This storm never seems to end. At the very least, I'm glad I have you by my side. What do we know about the Dark Heart? I can talk about the Radiant Song. Oh boy. What do we know about the Dark Heart? The Dark Heart began as a relic, hidden away in the Forbidden Reach. We believe it was similar to the Dragon Soul. Perhaps a prototype, rejected by Deathwing? Perhaps a prototype rejected by Deathwing. Iridikron stole this relic and traveled to the far past alongside the infinite dragonflight, to a time when the world was ruled by primal dragons, and the aspects were not even yet the aspects. He then infused the relic with the power of Galakron, a powerful primal dragon who nearly devoured the entire world. And so the Dark Heart was created. But Iridikron did not keep the relic for himself. Instead, he gave it to an ally. Figure I know only by name. The Harbinger. Can you remind me of how Iridikron empowered the Dark Heart? Yeah, dude, that's great that that's in here. Let's watch that. Because let's look at the essence. I was expecting the essence of Galakron to be necrotic, death magic, necromantic, but it wasn't.
Have you ever questioned why the Titans preserve this timeline?
The Titans safeguard our world from monsters like you!
Your faith means nothing to them. As you burn in the flames of my brother's wrath, they will not come. All they wanted was our world. With this, the Harbinger will pry it from their grasp. And when the Titans
see her
come
there?
to reclaim their prize, I will be waiting.
And yeah, there in the portal on the right, which I missed when I first played through. People said all that, and he didn't even see it. I was so bummed. I was like, what? I didn't see what? And I found out that Xalatath was standing in the portal at the end there. I was like, fuck.
Good to see you.
I want to hear more about the Harbinger. Unfortunately, there is not much I can tell you about them. We know that they are allied with Iridikron, and that they possess the Dark Heart. and so we can assume they are a powerful individual with a dangerous agenda. That is why I have asked you and Illyria to investigate. Who is the Harbinger, and what do they mean to do with the Dark Heart? Questions I hope that we can answer before something terrible occurs, so that we can stop it.
Dragon Soul was used on the Well of Eternity, let me just say.
If the Sunwell explodes, holy fucking shit. If the Sunwell fucking explodes, if this thing is like a proto Dragon Soul, we have this fucking story, the Sunwell and everything, bro. If we have a second Sundering, I don't even know what would happen. Our world might literally fucking start to fall apart. If a second Sundering happens, after the Cataclysm, after the Sword, it'll fall apart. It will fall apart.
Xalatath's Folly.
And trying to usher in the void, she fucking explodes the Sunwell and fucking shatters everything. That'd be fucking crazy. You mentioned a radiant song. We've heard reports from across Azeroth of individuals seeing a vision filled with light and benevolence. Okay. However, that's all we know. Whatever the radiant song means to us, means to tell us, we still do not know. Jaina has agreed to further investigate the matter. If she uncovers anything, I will be sure to let you know. Please do.
Benevolent by nature. Titans are benevolent by nature.
So then what we call Titans aren't Titans. Azeroth is the last Titan. Like N'Zoth says, she is not the last Titan. The first one. Drown her and you will see. He doesn't say Titan or one, but I insert those. She is not the last, but the first. Drown her and you will see. Azeroth is not the last. She is the first. Primus means first. Azeroth equals Primus. I mean, in a way, the darkness that I think the Primus is probably an expression of Azeroth, but I don't know if... Obviously, I think you're memeing. Can't spell Azeroth without Primus. Alright, the Harbinger.
Take care, my friend.
We know Iridikron gave the Dark Heart to the Harbinger. But what the Dark Heart is, what the Harbinger plans to do with it, those are mysteries still. And the Radiant Song, its timing is no coincidence. This matter can no longer wait. That is why I've asked you and Illyria to investigate.
It's good to have you on our side. I'm glad you're here. You are always appreciated.
You too, Khadgar. If this investigation involves the Void, it would be wise to consult the Void Elves. We must head to Telogris Rift and report the situation. I'll speak with Umbric. He'll be able to mobilize the Rift Walkers to our cause. We're going to Telogris Rift. Okay. Anyway. You gotta say no cap, because that's how fucking people talk now. You gotta fucking say you're not being a fucking smartass, because people are so fucking dumb, they just think you're fucking trying to fool them. Let's look around. Look at that nebula. You know how that happens, actually? You know what that is? Holy tits McGee, bro.
Have
You know
the
what I just
Rendora
realized?
noticed any void disturbances lately?
Shut the fuck up, Illyria.
We have. The Riftwalkers just returned from their investigations.
Get this over with so I can talk about stars exploding. I need to talk about that fucking thing over there. That looks maybe like the result of a supernova. Which Telogris, that's interesting, because Telogris apparently, is like shattered by a being of hatred or whatever, but if a fucking supernova happened, that would be interesting. What if it shattered the entire fucking world or worlds near it? That'd be crazy. I mean, it would totally eviscerate them, wouldn't it? I don't know. Just something to think about. The nature of stars, their cycles, lifespans, etc. Because I'm pretty sure we have a star inside our planet that's not supposed to be there. Hello, Magister
The
Umbric.
shadows serve us.
The Rendori stand ready to protect Azeroth against the shadows. Tell me more about yourself, Magister Umbric. Once I was a Magister of Quel'Thalas. However, I and many others were exiled from our homeland when we refused to stop our study of the Void. Our research eventually led us to take on the forms we have now, and so we chose to call ourselves Rendori, Void Elves, and made a home within Telogris Rift. I both represent and help guide the Rendori, alongside Illyria. Their exile is a fractal. Rendori is Void Elf, yes. Tell me about something else. That's
The
it.
light is not the only path.
We need to hear the Riftwalkers' reports before starting our own investigation. Perhaps there will be something that tells us where to begin.
The shadows can be an ally, if controlled.
All paths are possible.
Riftwalker reports. Cracks in the void.
Do not
The
bend
Riftwalkers are
to
tasked
the
with
whispers.
investigating all void activity that appears on Azeroth. The most vital duty, given how dangerous this dark force can be. And I speak from experience. Many of them were sent out on assignments to investigate recent fluctuations. I've been told they just arrived back, but I've yet to hear their reports. Would you check on them while I speak with Illyria?
Shadows watch over you.
Cracks in the void. Telogris Rift has always been extremely sensitive to cosmic shifts. Really. It makes for a rather precarious homestead, but the Void Elves have few options available to us. The recent influx in void energies has resulted in unstable rifts opening sporadically. And with so many investigating Azeroth, I'm having trouble finding Riftwalkers to deal with them. Could you close any unstable void rifts you find along your path?
Maintain focus and control.
There's something else. A vision is being seen all across Azeroth. They call it the Radiant Song.
Interesting. I'll report this to Locust Walker. But for now, let us speak of
No!
your investigation.
No! Don't report to Locust Walker! No! Don't report it to him. No. No. He probably already knows. He probably already knows. You know, it's probably fine. He doesn't need to know. No, it's fine. Lasiniax, Lady Darkglen's minion. What's up, Lady Darkglen? Some may question my free use of magic, but I say if we're gonna give ourselves over to the forces of the void and risk our very sanity, why not have some fun with the power given to you?
Do not
Okay.
fear the shadow.
Are you Zalatas' long-lost cousin? Why was Locust Walker again? Who was Locust Walker? He was the one that helped steer Illyria. Oh, there he is. He's right fucking there. So that's Locust Walker. This guy, I think, is potentially responsible for how Dementius got to Koresh. Or potentially led a faction who used a different technology than what the primary Koreshi did, where they shielded themselves against the void energies and were shattered by the arcane energies. Maybe Locust Walker could be part of a faction where they shielded themselves from the arcane energies and were shattered by the void energies when they summoned Dementius and he slowly devoured their world, for the record. He's also got some skulls on him as well. He's really cool looking, honestly. He's fucking really cool. But he's the one that teaches Illyria how to harness the void, how to handle it, how to understand its desires, its plans, and its, I think, fears, and how to sift through that. So Illyria's conscious ability to kind of push back the void in her mind is it's thanks to Locust Walker, but she also wouldn't be wielding the Void if it wasn't for Locust Walker. So, not only that, in the Legion Argus campaign, when we go there, part of the campaign there is Locust Walker and Illyria discovering more about the Void, or him teaching her more about it. And that's the point where you go to the seat of the Triumvirate, where the Triumvirate used to sit. I know, crazy, right? Which is Velen, Kil'jaeden, Orcamon. And there was even a Diumvirate at one point. But anyway, you go there, and Locust Walker has Illyria absorb the dark core of the fallen Naru Lura. So he says that Illyria has a unique destiny, and this guy's extremely sus.
It is all about perspective.
Did I get them all, or I didn't spam quick enough?
Here's a hint. It's an ancient word of power. If I whisper it in your ear, your mind will fall into madness. Still want to play? Careful. I dabble in powers beyond your comprehension.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I do have a real name. It's none of your business. Were I to speak it aloud, 1,000 void portals would rip open and some very unpleasant entities would come looking to collect on old debts. But by all means, if you want to see reality itself torn asunder, keep asking about my name.
Holy shit, dude.
Will the void swallow you?
Holy shit, dude. Dude, he's fucking cool. Yeah, Locust Walker's fucking cool. Dude, if I speak my name, 1,000 void portals will rip open and some unpleasant people will come to collect past debts. Holy shit. Dreadlord on the run. You know, I mean, you never know, man. They could do whatever they want in this game, basically. Aonara Dawnshade. Aonara. Eonar. It is right in the middle of this bitch's name. Wielder of the Eclipse. That's a cool name. Some look out into the night sky and see only darkness. But that is the only time the stars can shine. You hear this, bitch? You hear this, bitch? The stars is literally what we call the Titans. Like, they're literally the stars. Like, So too is it for the Rendori. Our greatness comes from the fact that even within the darkest of shadows, we can still find ourselves. I'm overthinking it. Aonara Dawnshade. Who the fuck are you? Is this a brand new character? What is this? I can't even find... Did I spell it right? Aonara Dawnshade. This is a brand new character, is she not? I literally cannot Google this character. A Void Paladin. Wielder of the Eclipse. Dude, this Twilight shit is gonna get fucking wild, bro. The link between fucking light and shadow is gonna blow our fucking minds. I can't wait. I can't fucking... What is happening? What the fuck is going on? What is happening in this game? What are these little fractals that you're putting all over the place? I fucking see you. Aonara Dawnshade. Get the fuck out of my face. What in the... I'm sorry, chat. What in the fuck am I... What? There's some things you play through and you just fucking... You know, you just see something and you're like, wow, dude. If someone knew that someone like me was looking at this... I'm just moving on, dude. What in the fuck am I looking at? God damn it. Hold on, chat. Sorry, we can't move on to the second area until I talk to the main guy. I like avoided him the whole time, and then I avoided him. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Nothing like avoiding the Locust Walker. Okay.
Try not to waste my time.
Why have you chosen to teach the Rendorai about the Void? Do you wish to learn more about the Void? It has many lessons to teach us amongst its maddening whispers. One must simply learn to properly listen. Why do you choose to teach the Rendorai about the Void? Your question is not without merit. Long ago, I chose to teach Illyria about the ways of the Void, but she had proven herself worthy of such lessons with my rescue from the Legion. That's right, she saved him from the Legion. Perhaps I merely wish to sate my own... That's 1,000 years of war. Perhaps I merely wish to sate my own curiosity. And Telogus Rift and the Rendorai are both quite the curiosities, aren't they? I fucking love this character. Tell me about something else. I have much to discuss with you both about Xalatath, now named Harbinger, and about this radiant song heard all across Azeroth. Fuck you, Locust Walker. Yo, Suspected Acorn, thanks for the prime. Stay a while and listen.
Let's discuss.
He knows Xalatath is the Harbinger as well.
The Void will do everything it can to shatter your will.
This is really similar to what he taught Illyria.
You see the Void as an enemy.
It's actually the same fucking words. These are direct quotes from 1,000 Years of War.
Its very nature is hostile to order, life.
He doesn't say that in the fucking audio drama.
Sanity.
I don't think he says order.
You must dive deep into its shadows. Accept its many truths.
He said to order.
You cannot reject it. You must accept it. Only then will every ounce of power be yours to command. Embrace this wisdom, and your mind will yet be your own.
The Titans 100% think void equals death. To order and life specifically. Dude. The Titans think the void. They think death is the void. There's no... Dude, no... And so if what they did to death as a result causes the void to consume everything, is that what, I mean, is this the cosmic destiny that this happens? Or is what they've done causing the void to do this? That's what I'm saying, I guess. If it is, then is it by design? And is it by design by them? One of them? Is it by design by first ones? Is their inability to overcome their denials, or in denial of one another, since they can't understand it? And was death ever gonna do anything different? Was Denathrius ever gonna do anything different? Was Sargeras ever gonna do anything different? And if they weren't, that could technically mean that we're seeing the cycle unfold as it's supposed to. And that what is potentially perceived as calamity and something that shouldn't happen is an inevitability. That is part of the design that causes it to collapse. And if it does, if the system collapses, it might reset itself. And that reset would be Azeroth. And I would imagine it's in the form of a massive supernova. Because that's how stars die. And that's how new things are born. Void light. Ever dawn.
I greet you.
The void opens the door to all possibilities. Her name's Void Light. Like, what? At least that's what they tell us. I may only be able to at the start of my journey with the void, but even I know that the light alone will not protect us from what is to come. Oh my god, they're putting it everywhere, dude. What is to come? Again, have faith and open your heart to all powers, friend. Because a cosmos divided will not survive. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, so much of my dude, we could, oh my god. Dude, this is gonna be exciting. The trilogy is gonna be exciting for me, dude. It's gonna be exciting for everybody. It's gonna be very exciting for me.
New doorways.
The void energy released when the ethereals attacked left the other islands unstable. No one is allowed beyond this point. The void energy released when the ethereals attacked.
My fate is
So
my own.
weird. Is this the void? We're in the void, right? Is this not the void? Like, void energy, isn't there like void energy all around us? Riftwalker Dellen. I just returned from the Dragon Isles. What news do you have to report?
There was a strange increase in void activity within Aberrus. We're still unsure what caused the surge.
Sarkareth, right?
Not quite now, though.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's a reference to Sarkareth.
Walk your own path.
It's hard to find your purpose within the void. It's something many of the Rendori feel, but being a Riftwalker is my tether. Keeps me going when all else seems lost. So you have to have something very resolute that like binds you to your sanity. So for Illyria, it's her love for Eretor. It's not her love for Turalyon. And I'm gonna be honest, something bad's gonna happen with Turalyon. The Crown of Light will bring only darkness. The Golden One claims a vacant throne. The Crown of Light will bring the darkness. Said it backwards, but yeah, it's not looking good. That short story did not give me good vibes about Turalyon. I'm a hope for the best, but the way it talked about Turalyon like hardening into the same person he had always been, that's not promising. Like there may come a time when Illyria has to maybe face the truth that sometimes what the void says about Turalyon maybe is true. Maybe I even shouldn't say that. Maybe that's like the whole point, is that you're like really supposed to deny that shit. But what if it's not entirely fucking wrong? I guess that's the danger. You got to be able to distinguish those things, right? So I guess if Illyria sees the evidence of what the Whispers are saying enough, then maybe she would start to, I don't know. He's the last paladin of the Silver Hand that's alive. Well, besides his son, but he's the last original 5 paladins of the Silver Hand. Turalyon's the last one. And it's just 5 keys to open our way, 5 torches to light our path has multiple meanings, I'm sure of it. And the fact that there was 5 Silver Hand paladins ain't no motherfucking coincidence. I'll tell you that right now. He dies. Who knows, man? Like I said, it's probably all one big intricate connectivity of those whispers. Surface blazes bright, masking shadows below. Sunwell, at the hour of her third death, she ushers in our coming. Probably Illyria Windrunner becoming the Harbinger, even if she didn't realize that's what's going to happen. Golden One claiming the vacant throne. Turalyon, Crown of Light bringing only darkness. You know, either that or maybe even Callie Menethil could come into there. You know, something like that. Again, if something happens to Eretor, that's what will fuck Illyria up. And she won't be able to control the void probably anymore. She'll like lose herself. Unless something else happens, you know, I guess. But that's kind of what they make it sound like. And if that happens, then, you know, some of these whispers may be all interconnect with one another.
Ours to decide.
Paths kind of crossing and converging, like a river splitting into a bunch of different streams and then coming back together. I think Zareth Mortis has something that talks about that, actually. Why I would love to philosophize about the nature of the void. I'm afraid that I'm not used to catering towards laymen. I suspect you would find it rather difficult to keep up.
The Whispers do not control me.
You want to bet? Motherfucker. Their armor's cool. The Void Elf? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Is this real? Is this the Void Elf heritage armor? What is this? It's SL leather items. All of it? It's a mix. Is it a mix? Heritage armor has void wings. I think the boots, the belt, and the gloves are... But I saw that Ouroboros thing and I was like, what the fuck is with that, bro? Why are they wearing that? They got some Shadowlands Ouroboros shit going on right there. I mean, it matches. Whoever put this Mog together, you know, they know how to do some colors. But it's not all matching. Then the helmet's a different piece too. It's interesting that they chose to use those shoulders. I guess maybe just for color. That belt looks new? I don't know. More Void Death connections. Yeah, they're literally wearing half Void, half Shadowlands gear. Like, wait, what? Personal reservoirs of hope and faith are strengthened. Wait, what? Is this a conversation? I was asked to investigate Kalimdor. What news do you have to report?
I investigated Void incursions along the southern coast. But any sign of battle had long passed when I arrived. Seems like a dead end.
Void incursions along the southern coast of East Kalimdor? So that would have been what? Uldum? With the N'Zoth Void invasion type thing or whatever? They were trying to use the re-origination thing? Personal reservoirs of hope and faith are strengthened, and one's capacity for greater good increases. What? Why do I feel like I'm missing half of your dialogue? What? By just what? By doing void stuff? What does that mean? Personal reservoirs of hope and faith are strengthened, and one's capacity for greater good increases.
There is strength in shadow.
What is Shadreen watching me for over there? What you watching? You look a lot like Locust Walker. You don't talk, huh? You just watch. Okay. Personal reservoirs of hope and faith, right? Closing unstable void rifts. Is that bringing order to chaos? Or order to entropy? Or is there a difference? How do you know he's watching you? He has no face. Oh my God. It's the Watcher. He's from the moon. Riftwalker or Liz. I was following up on readings from the Eastern Kingdoms. What news do you have to report?
Not much to report, I'm afraid. I sensed activity to the north of the continent, but the trail went cold near Zulaman.
What's he referring to? The Sunwell? Valyria did go near that Sunwell, but it went away. It stopped. Remember, its surface blazes bright, masking shadows below.
New doorways.
Everyone believes Valyria is Locust Walker's best student, but she was merely his first. There are plenty who surpass her in that regard, including yours truly.
Maintain control, always.
Really? Are you sure about that? Valyria did consume the heart of a dark Naru, which some might consider to be like a god, or like a demigod. So, are you sure about that? Little overconfident there, I'd say. Typical elf. Void aspirants. I have to say, I love that they found a way to, like, use Telogris Rift and like make it relevant and stuff. Riftwalker Itiri? What are you sitting over here for? Have you spoken with Locust Walker? His knowledge of the void is unparalleled. What fortune have we that he decided to teach his wisdom? What fortune indeed. And I'm sus of him,
Riftwalker Nilara has yet to return from Northrend. Troubling.
Northrend?
We embrace
Magister
power.
and Brick. Oh,
We
I have to
fear
close
it.
one more rift. Oh. Is it implied that the void can only sustain so much energy anyway? Like, does it get to a state of equilibrium without consuming everything? Is it starved? And that's the reason why it hungers? It's supposed to be in equilibrium, but it's not?
Come with an open mind.
Tell me more about yourself, Magister Umbrick. I think I read this before. Yeah, I did.
We serve.
Thank you
the
for gathering
Alliance.
reports. Unfortunately, the Riftwalker from Northrend has yet to return. She was investigating void activity in Galakron's Rest. Given that location's connection to the Dark Heart, I'd suggest you search for her.
Be open to possibilities.
Those unstable void rifts threaten more than just our reality. If left unchecked, they would spread rampantly like little cosmic prions. No reality, no possibility, no truth that could possibly be would be safe from them. Which is all to say, you did us quite the favor by closing them. Yeah, I'm definitely screenshotting that. Galakron's Rest, where the Dark Heart was first empowered by Iridikron. We don't know what power the relic holds, but we do know that the Harbinger now wields it. And now, one of our Riftwalkers is missing, right where it all began. I don't believe this is a coincidence, Dixie Normu. Let's travel to Northrend and search the area. Done.
The Riftwalker's absence. Could it be connected to the Dark Heart?
I wonder. Where is the Primus? Who is Anshe? Another Void and Death crossover, Galakron and its essence. What in the fuck, dude?
We each walk a line. Choose.
We know much about how the Dark Heart was created, but not so much what it actually is. What are the Dark Heart's origins? Dragonblight is the grave of Galakron, the primal dragon who threatened to devour the world. He was defeated by the Dragonflight aspects before they had even been granted their power by the Titans. This was millennia ago, of course. Iridikron saw use in Galakron's power. He allied himself with the infinite Dragonflight and traveled to the point in time right after the primal dragon had been slain. It was then that Iridikron imbued a relic with that primal power using Galakron's still bleeding corpse, and so the Dark Heart was created. Still bleeding corpse. Huh. We know the Dark Heart's origin and the fact that it's now in the hands of the Harbinger. Now we just need to figure out what power it possesses and what the Harbinger plans to do with it. I think I got that technically before through Khadgar, slightly different.
Farewell.
Time to find our Riftwalker, and if we're lucky, discover a clue about the Dark Heart and this Harbinger who wields it. Well, considering Locust Walker knows that her name is Xalatath, maybe we should have asked him.
Aim true.
Walk a mile in her shadows.
We do what we must.
I don't often work with the Riftwalkers. I prefer to handle missions alone. Still, I will not abandon one of them. I cannot yet sense the Riftwalker's presence. Our best path forward is to retrace her steps, which means following the shadows. Uncover the void presence at Galakron's Rest in Dragonblight.
Farewell. This is where Iridikron empowered the Dark Heart. But that was millennia ago. Why would there be void activity here? Why now?
Cosmic Ooze. Wow. Void Flare. Request Illyria fire a flare into the shadows, revealing the Riftwalker's tracks.
Tracks. They might belong to our Riftwalker. Let's follow them.
Clear the shadows.
Galakrond was consumed by a never-ending hunger. And that same hunger was used to empower the Dark Heart. The Riftwalkers reported fluctuations in void energy, followed by a period of calm.
What the fuck? Oh.
Could the Dark Heart be absorbing magical power and converting it to shadow? These tracks lead north. Wait, I sense something. Is it Ulduar? I'll scout ahead. Meet me there.
Is the Aurora blue and gold? Kind of looks like it, yeah. It looks like it blue on top, gold in the bottom. Maybe it's just something about light. Nah, I'm tripping. Ulduar's a cool place. It is. If you guys haven't seen it, I have a lore tour.
We're on the right track.
Oh! Shadow Guard Ethereals. Dark Lost are here. What is that sealing?
The shadows have taken her. Defend yourself.
Taken who? What? Yeah, that's bound to cause some disturbance. We now know why the Riftwalker didn't report back. She's turned against us and serves only the people, the Void now.
Defend yourself.
Though I wouldn't be surprised if the Harbinger had a hand in this.
We do what we must for those we love.
I mean, she always was using the Void. What are these Void Spawn doing here? Could it be the Harbinger's doing? Some power of the Dark Heart? Well, I don't mean to stand idly by. We must confront the Riftwalker. I don't think she'll see reason now, but perhaps she can tell us something. Nilara has looked up to the Windrunner sisters her entire life. It was the honor of a lifetime to be able to work alongside Illyria.
The shadows have taken her. Defend yourself.
Shut up. So you finally arrived, my honored guest. The Harbinger's eyes have taken her. Are blue.
Defend yourself.
Shut up, Illyria.
That voice.
It's not Illyria, it's a Void Elf Riftwalker. Why is Xalatath not voiced here? She says that voice, Illyria's voiced. Why is Xalatath not voiced? She probably is. It's probably because this stupid fucking NPC spoke over her.
We each walk a line. So, you finally arrived. My honored guests.
Fuck you, Zal.
The shadows have taken her. That voice.
Good thing we got to hear it without this fucking NPC constantly saying, "The shadows have taken her!" We know. We know.
The shadows have taken her. Defend yourself.
Whoever thought that was a good idea is a fucking moron. You seek my dark heart? Very well. Come take it. I'm literally missing Xalatath's voiced dialogue because your fucking quest NPC spams. Dumb. Sorry, but like, come on. Dumb. Come on, man. Fucking, why is she voice acting if you're just gonna have some shitty, stupid, fucking random NPC talking over it the whole time?
It is a good day for a hunt.
It's my charge to teach the Rendori to withstand the Void's whispers. If only I'd gotten to the Riftwalker before the Harbinger did. Nilara, her name was Nilara, wasn't it?
Keep your gaze fixed.
But we know Zal and Illyria aren't part of the same fucking person, bro. Who knows? Make no mistake, Dixie Normu. I know this is a trap, but if there's any chance this leads us to the Harbinger, we must take that risk. Be at the ready. We venture forth.
Aim true.
What took her again? Look at that portal right there. Holy fucking shit. Void portal to Eridath. What? We're going to Argus? I mean, this is where the Shadow Guard incursion happens. It's on the map. Shadow Guard incursion.
This is Eridath.
Is this a memory? This can't be real. This isn't real. It's memories. They have to be memories. Lura's here too. It doesn't make any sense. They're memories or something.
Use every weapon.
Eridath, I never thought I would return here. Not after the Legion was finally defeated. Not after. Why would the Harbinger bring us here? This is where you took in the heart of Lura, Lyria.
The shadows can be
These apparitions before us, I believe they're
control.
memories. My memories. Is this the Harbinger's doing? Or mine? We need to explore. Discover why we were led here.
We do what we must. Why show me these memories? What is the Harbinger's plan?
I hope she didn't used to be a Naru. What if she... Whoa, what if... Yo, there's no way. What if... Lyria, you ate the heart of Lura. Why? What is this other stuff? There's so much stuff. Okay, let's... What's this? Okay. I don't get it. Why is everyone just attacking this? Oh. Eradication. Oh my god. It has references to 1,000 Years of War again. Eradication says, I will have your souls as baubles around my neck. That's what the demon who's hunting Illyria and Turalyon says to them in 1,000 Years of War. Dude. I love that they're referencing the fucking story.
For Ulduar!
Dude, that's so cool. This quest is a pain in the ass. I've been here for half an hour and haven't completed one confrontation. I guess we'll start with the one with... I mean, I want to go clockwise, because Lura being last is important, I think. Because this is the order of events. Yeah, this is the order of events. It's the demon, it's Zira threatening her, it's... Is that Turalyon over there? Probably. I see a Taven, I don't know what that is. It's her timeline. Oh, God. Thank God. Dude, okay, so eradication, demon that wanted to wear her soul. Look at this phase. I left and I'm like in a calm phase now. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Is that an... Who is that? What is that over there? It's a little Eritor. What is this? Witness memory. Ask Illyria about Eritor and Zira. Fuck you, Zira.
This is the last time I saw my son as a boy. My Eritor. I was so thankful for that day. Zira helped me to reach out to him. Yet the light's power wasn't enough to defeat the Legion.
Never was. I mean, it helped, though. It helped. I have to go over there. What's this? The Amani at Troll Wars? That's why they updated her statue. Silver Moon must fall. This land belongs to the Amani. Doomhammer, the Horde, memory of the Second War, and lastly, Lura.
embracing the void. I don't regret that choice.
Lura sings a very sad song.
I left my world, my son, to protect them. And leaving the army of the light was just the same.
Yeah, Void Naru still have light in them. Again, it's just like a dark light. It's like a very sad light. It says for the dungeon journal. Lura. When Velen and his followers fled Argus aboard the Genadar, which is clearly making an allusion to Genesis, the Naru, Lura, stayed behind to buy the Draenei time to escape. Kil'jaeden, enraged by this betrayal, ordered the wounded Naru sealed away in the seat of the Triumvirate. Over the long millennia that passed, Lura fell from light to void. Her elegant song of courage and hope became a shadowy dirge of despair, luring those seeking to lay claim to her power. Naru's lament sings a wailing dirge, doing shadow damage and casts growing darkness. They sing a real sad song. When Naru die, this is what they become. Waning void. Last memory. She's got her family in the middle here. Father. Mother. Dressed in battle armaments. Damn. Mama Windrunner's kind of hot. She's really short, though. How did this happen? Illyria, can you explain to me how you ended up not only 2 feet taller than your own mother, but 2 feet taller than yourself? How did you accomplish that? If you can tell me the ways of ascending to tallhood, I would very much appreciate that. I mean, not that I have to worry about it as a Drakthir, but, you know, how did we get here? And there's their brother, Lyrath. Lady Sun, what is it? Lady Sun, Lady Moon, Little Sun.
Greetings.
Little Moon, I think. Lady Sun's Illyria, I'm pretty sure. Lady Sun, Lady Moon, Little Sun, Little Moon, I think. There should be 4 of them, which is interesting because we have 2 moons, 1 sun on Azeroth, but then we have Anshul, which could be like a dark sun or void sun, if that's actually a thing. And one could see that as like Lady Sun Illyria turning towards the darkness that is the void, going from light to void. But maybe there's a middle ground to be found. Anyway.
Rejecting the role of Ranger General was not an easy choice. For me or my family.
They're all crying.
Yet leaving them behind, I failed to protect them. Or at least, to die with them. What news?
Suddenly this all feels rather personal. The Harbinger must have a grievance against me. Or at least an interest.
The shadows can be.
We're finding the Harbinger and leaving this place.
Control.
Now.
Keep your gaze fixed on your target.
Suddenly this all feels rather... Okay, I just read that. And be one traveler. And be one traveler, long I stood. I sense another memory ahead. While I'm loath to play along with the Harbinger's game, it's the only path forward for us. Still, we have faced just as many dangerous memories as peaceful ones. Prepare yourself. Shtap, if you couldn't... So if she bugs at the beginning, and you can't get her to summon the portal, log out and then log back in, and she will cast the portal. So if you find yourself, again, in Dalaran, where she's not casting that void portal, just log out, log back in, and she'll cast it. It kind of like resets it and forces the quest to update itself, because you had to log out several times. Yeah, I just did it once. But maybe you only, it might be because there's a timer running, so I might have waited long enough and then logged out for it to work. Whereas if you log out too soon, the game might not register that she's there yet. Does that make sense? That's just a guess, though. I don't know. I don't know.
Farewell. This is a hunt, and our prey awaits with hungry jaws.
Eretor is so fucked. I'm not so sure about that. I actually don't get vibes for Eretor. The whole, like, bad vibes for Eretor. The Void, I don't agree with that he's just gonna die in battle. Like, I don't, like, we'll see. We will see. But again, the Void tells half-truths. Doesn't have the whole picture. So we will see.
I would rather have died than have you fall to evil.
Right, when he found out she embraced the Void.
I know. And yet my fate has not changed. Oh, your greatest regret. Let's bring it to life, shall we?
Oh my god.
No! This isn't what happened!
No, it isn't.
You have forsworn the light, Illyria, and so you are my enemy.
We must follow him!
This is another reference to 1,000 Years of War. About how Illyria changed the truth of the Void. She changed it. Xal'atath just did the same thing. She just altered something. She changed dude, that's fucking wild. Dude, we're gonna have to revisit 1,000 Years of War. Because holy fucking shit. There's a lot of references to it. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. The people who have read all this shit are... Dude. Oh my god. Oh, Telogris. Oh look, we're under attack. Fucking shocker. Fuck. What the fuck is going on, dude? What the fuck is happening, Illyria?
We each walk a line.
The Harbinger dares to use my people, my memories, my love against me. And she will know what it means to be my enemy. Exactly what she wants, Illyria. Oh no. Oh no. Xal'atath is too good a manipulator. This is not good.
Keep your gaze
fixed
on
not the Rendori. Not Telogris Rift. Not today. Illyria tightens her grip on her bow. These ethereal forces are the same we encountered in Ulduar. The Harbinger must command them. I'll go ahead and engage the enemies here.
Farewell. These invaders will find no mercy in my domain.
Look at her go. In my domain. I wonder if Zal is trying to get Illyria to confront this shit. Or she's either that or she's obviously, trying to use it to manipulate her, but I always like to keep open the possibility that when we're kind of forced to confront these darknesses inside, it makes us realize things about them that maybe we didn't before. Especially when we look at them through a different perspective or a different lens. So maybe this Xal'atath kind of altering this outcome here is kind of pushing Illyria to maybe confront something that she doesn't want to accept. I don't know. I like the possibility that like Zal is trying to get her to face something. As we talked about before, the issue with Turalyon is quite a big one. Maybe the truth that Illyria can't accept is that Turalyon is going to be a problem. He's just hardening again, simply deeper into his ways, but... Because, I don't know, once again, the connection between she and her son seems way stronger than she and Turalyon. I mean, she loves Turalyon, don't get me wrong. It's very obvious. So part of me is like, maybe their love and their bond for each other will find a way to, like, to persevere through it. Now, that would be the good outcome, but... I mean, let's be honest, the whispers regarding the Crown of Light and the Golden One and stuff like that doesn't look very good. Doesn't look good. The void is invading the void right now. I'm so... What is going on in this game? Why is Modgud standing there? What the fuck? You promised. You promised. You promised. You promised. Dude, what? What is fucking happening? Beyond the veil. And I get feared. She's holding Xalatath? Yeah. She's a wielder of Xalatath. A former. She went crazy. If I see Celine, I'm freaking out. Who's that? The most recent wielder of Xalatath. Well, besides the player hero, the most recent wielder of Xalatath, Natalie Celine. Please let it be Rathian, don't even say that. Natalie Celine was a bishop from Stormwind that after the First War began to delve into workings of the Orc Necrolites who had poured from the Dark Portal. While at first this was done in order to provide Azeroth with the knowledge it needed to fight back against such dark magic, her studies over the years became increasingly obsessed with finding out why such dark energies existed at all, and why she began to see the ebb and flow of such energies in the world around her. She began preaching about the necessity of balance between dark and light, but after her death, her books were locked away by the Kirin Tor, the vaults of Dalaran. The void is filled with many whispers, and hers is loudest of them all.
Our true quarry is ahead. That twisted vision of Terralion.
No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I forgot we were following Terralion. Oh no. There's no end to these void spawn, but for now we must turn our attention elsewhere.
The shadows can be an ally, if controlled.
We must defeat that loathsome apparition of Terralion. The abomination's presence is intolerable. If left unchecked, it may destroy what remains of Talogus Rift. I will end it with my own hands. Oh no. Illyria, Illyria, Illyria. Do you not realize what she's doing? Oh no, Illyria. Illyria, she's gonna get you. She's gonna get you. Defeat the corrupted memory. Okay, a manifestation of Illyria's worst nightmare conjured by the Harbinger.
Aim true.
Oh, Illyria, do you realize what this is gonna do? It's gonna affect reality. This is gonna affect reality. This is gonna have an effect on what happens to Terralion. You're gonna have to kill him. This is not good. This is not good. I'm gonna have to help you do it. Don't do it. We don't have to, you know, we saw this coming. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Do it. Fuck it. That's so creepy.
This is what you chose over the light? Over your family? How pitiful.
Do not speak with his voice, abomination.
Corrupted memory of Terralion. Avenging Wrath, holy warrior of the light, while casting desecrated blades. So this, yo. The light-forged High Exarch of the Army of the Light is casting void abilities. None of it's real. Because it's not actually him or a real memory of him. Harbinger's puppeting the image. Yeah, I know that. I get. I'm pointing that out the whole time. I get that.
This is what you chose.
This is Vision of N'Zoth style. Yeah.
Pitiful.
Do not speak
I get that.
Voice abomination.
But you realize the void shows you possibilities. That's like the whole point.
Has the void not given you the strength?
I can't do it.
Oh, Locust Walker.
Illyria, I see your weak heart. You cling to them still.
Where is
Be
she?
gone from this place, Zalatath.
Oh, here we go.
Very well. I'll not overstay my welcome.
Overstay my welcome. Is that how you see it? Wonder. Good timing, Locust Walker.
Will the void swallow you?
What news?
Bow of the Ranger Captain. Acquire the appearance of Illyria's bow. Arsenal void-touched weaponry. Collect the appearance of the void-touched weaponry set. There was once a time when I wouldn't have hesitated. When I would have struck that apparition down with a clear heart. Even if it wore the face of my beloved. But something changed. I changed. Go. Speak with Locust Walker. It seems he knows more than we do. Pretty good at this.
We do what we must for those we love.
Void-touched flail? Oh, that's cool. Void-touched apparatus? Whoa, that's cool too. What the fuck? That's sick. It's like bending. It's like bending the light. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. It's like distorting it. That's cool. Void-touched scimitar. Well, that's what that is. The apparatus is this. Black and blue is interesting.
It is all about perspective.
Void scales? What? For my Slither Drake? Hold on a second. So she goes by the Harbinger now, does she? How fitting. I no longer feel her presence, but make no mistake. Zalatath's nefarious games continue, and Illyria is now a pawn upon her board. As you are, champion of fate.
Do go on.
I'm ready.
Fascinating. Simply fascinating. So it is Zalatath who has claimed the Dark Heart. I understand now why she calls herself the Harbinger.
I've had enough riddles for one day.
The radiant visions you spoke of are the very same my people had. Before our world was consumed by the Void Lord Dimensius.
What? You don't think... Could Zalatath be seeking that same fate for Azeroth?
I fear that is precisely what she intends. You must find a way to stop her.
Me? Look, she knew exactly how to hurt me. I don't think I'm the one to...
Yes, she knew your greatest fear is endangering your family. But you must let go of that fear. Embrace who you truly are.
I know who I am.
Do you? You are unbalanced. You must master your unique nature, Alleria. If you cannot, then Azeroth is already doomed.
It's best if I leave. I'm a danger to you all, so long as Xalatath's gaze is cast upon me. Tell Khadgar what we learned. I will return to Dalaran in time.
That is a lot to process.
I represent
I want to see this
an
again.
alternative. So it is Xalatath who has claimed the Dark Heart. I understand now why she calls herself the Harbinger.
I've had enough riddles for one day.
The radiant visions you spoke of are the very same my people had, before our world was consumed by the Void Lord Dimensius.
What? You don't think... Could Xalatath be seeking that same fate for Azeroth?
I fear that is precisely what she intends.
Does that not also imply that she did it on Koresh?
You must find a way to stop her.
When they heard the Radiant song, the Harbinger...
Look, she knew exactly how to hurt me.
Void.
I don't think I'm the one to...
Yes, she knew your greatest fear is endangering your family. But you must let go of that fear. Embrace who you truly are.
Even your family wants you to let go.
I know who I am.
Do you? You are unbalanced. You must master your unique nature, Alleria. If you cannot, then Azeroth is already doomed.
Okay. Is that implying Koresh had a Titan soul? I don't think it's just any Titan soul. That's the thing. I don't think this Radiant song comes from every world soul. So I'm trying to understand why they heard it. Is it possible that the world soul of Azeroth was once inside of Koresh? And that they moved it to a different world? Xalatath does say. It's her quote. She says... The Naru speak of the eternal conflict, that the entire history of your world is but a fraction of the time that has passed, of those that came before the Draenei. No? Master Umbric,
much to teach
stay
you.
a while and listen. Further understanding of the Void is the only way to protect Azeroth against the Shadows, and so our studies continue.
Illyria reported her findings regarding the strange phenomenon you have all been investigating. We now believe the Dark Heart is capable of drawing in magical power and converting it to shadow. Your orders have not changed, however. You will still be responding to unusual Void activity.
Will Lady Windrunner be leading further investigations?
I'm afraid she's indisposed with her own mission at the moment.
Telegris needs her. She's supposed to guide us.
Illyria will return to us in time. But for now, you may seek Locust Walker for guidance.
They keep saying that.
We Rendori do not have an easy path. The Whispers shall always tempt us, threaten to consume us. Entire worlds can be destroyed by the power of the Void. But it also allows us to protect Azeroth in a way no other can, to defend our home against the dark.
They keep saying in time, in time, in time. Illyria said it herself. She said, It's best I leave. Tell Khadgar what I learned. I will return to Dalaran in time. It probably doesn't mean anything, but again, Xalatath, she has a quote where she says, I know the Naru consider us horrors to be resisted. We do not share this view. They are merely beloved brethren that lost the true path. They will return to their masters in time. Probably doesn't mean anything, but the fact that this guy's saying Illyria will return in time, and then Illyria herself said that before as well, and that this is all pertaining to Xalatath too, I don't know. That probably doesn't mean anything, but coincidentally aligns. So yeah. If Void has many paths, then why does she have to succumb and neglect her family? She doesn't. In the short story, the Void's gnawing at her every thought. Isn't this the same? I think this takes it a little step further. This time I think it goes a little step further. These aren't just thoughts and whispers at this point. This was a lot more direct. Let's talk to Khadgar. You mean like sucking things in and converting them to that power? You mean like if the Void eats something, it like turns it into the Void? Like if the Dark Heart takes in magical power, it converts it to shadow? Is that what you mean?
Still no word from Magni?
No. The speaker of Azeroth remains strangely silent.
Yeah, it makes sense she would talk to Magni. But you should talk to Illyria. Because once again, Argus gave her memories. Gave her its memories or whatever, so.
The true battle lies ahead.
Khadgar told me that he sent you and Illyria to investigate the Dark Heart. Glad to know we have our best on the case.
A single spark can set the world aflame.
I know, Jaina, you've been saying that a long time.
There remains
the Dark Heart
much
and the
to be
Harbinger.
done.
I fear dark times are ahead of us. This storm never seems to end, Dixie Normu. At the very least, I'm glad to have you by my side. Radiant warnings.
Remain vigilant.
The Harbinger is Xalatath? Do you know who Xalatath is, Khadgar? And she's already attacked Telogris Rift. This is most serious, Dixie Normu. I'm afraid we have no more time for investigations. If Locust Walker is right, the answer will lie within the Radiant Song. We must discover what it means. It's almost like the Radiant Song is the awakening and Zal is trying to, like, stop that. Give me those void scales.
Always happy Xalatath has returned as the Harbinger. I know she has the power of the Dark Heart at her disposal.
It's all connected to the Radiant Song. It has to be.
Locust Walker said the Ethereals heard a similar song before Koresh was destroyed.
Then is Azeroth herself the one in danger? Is she speaking to us?
We need answers.
Maybe there was a Titan World Soul.
I will seek out Magni. But first,
if it wasn't
I must
Azeroth,
thrall of what
then
we
maybe
here. We must face this crisis together. Horde and Alliance both.
Not a girl. Not a girl. Yeah.
I will do what I can.
It seems your investigation bore more fruit than mine did. I've been questioning those who claim to see the Radiant Vision, trying to understand what it could all mean, but there seemed to be no connection between those who were seeing it, nor did anyone understand what it meant. Could Locust Walker be right? Is it a warning from Azeroth herself? We need the World Soul Speaker. I must speak with Magni. Maybe Koresh? Dude, this...
Control your power, or it will control you.
Can you tell me more about Xalatath and her role as Harbinger? We know that the Harbinger is Xalatath, a being of the Void. Her spirit was once trapped within a dagger, but she was recently released onto Azeroth. I don't know who could have done that. It wasn't me. And it seems she means to make the most of her freedom. Great. Xalatath has allied herself with Iridikron and gained a powerful relic, the Dark Heart. There's now strong evidence that she's using this relic, but we do not know to what ends. She has also gained a force of Void Spawn. She used this force to attack Telogris Rift, which you and Illyria luckily defended against. However, we still do not know exactly what the Dark Heart is capable of, and now, With what we know about the Radiant Song, I fear for the worst. Locust Walker gave us a warning about the Radiant Song. Locust Walker claims that his people, the Ethereals, once had a vision similar to the Radiant Song, that many across Azeroth are currently witnessing. However, this vision came shortly before their world was destroyed by the Void Lord Dimensius. What does this mean, the Radiant Song? Does this mean the Radiant Song is a warning of imminent destruction? Perhaps a warning from the very world soul of Azeroth? And I cannot help but fear it has something to do with Xal'atath and her dark heart. Yeah, it's all about the Sunwell. We need the wisdom of Azeroth's speaker, but Magni has yet to answer our calls. Jaina has agreed to seek him out. Once she has spoken with Thrall, I wouldn't be surprised if she eventually requested your help on the manor.
Xal'atath has returned as the Harbinger. And now she has the power of the Dark Heart at her disposal.
It's all connected to the Radiant Song. It has to be.
Locust Walker said the Ethereals heard a similar song before Koresh was destroyed.
Then is Azeroth herself the one in danger?
Similar song.
Is she speaking to us?
We need answers. We need her speaker.
I will seek out Magni. But first, I must inform Thrall of what we learned here. We must face this crisis together. Horde and Alliance both.
You want to find Magni, just go to BFA and go over some world quests. Very obvious she's dropping the Dark Heart into the Sunwell in Midnight. I don't know about dropping it in. I think you guys need to think back to Deathwing and the Well of Eternity. Because they're making the connection between the Dark Heart and the Dragon Soul for a reason. And that Dragon Soul was used with a Well of Eternity to try to open a giant portal that would allow Sargeras to come in. And when that portal failed and collapsed, it sundered the fucking world. We have another Well of Eternity. It's called the Sunwell. And Zal implies that when true light and shadow meet, there's explosions, there's untold catastrophe. At the hour of her third death, she ushers in our coming. The whispers, they're all about Illyria and her family. The Golden Throne, the Crown of Light, the Golden One claiming the vacant throne. The third death thing, its surface blazes bright, masking shadows below. They're all about the Sunwell. And the logo for the War Within. Chat, we might have a second Sundering.